I've often wondered what a zombie game would be like if you could kill every single zombie on the map. Well, Dying Like the Beast is letting me play out that very fantasy thanks to the Restored Land update. For 13 weeks now, I've been chopping, hacking, shooting and running down what feels like endless hordes of the undead. And today will be no different. I'm continuing my crusade to restore Oldtown, and I left off last time having reduced the threat level by half, which is exactly where we'll be picking things up today. Typically, as I finish something significant, the sun is setting, so I think I'm going to just head back to the town hall as the very last thing I do today, because I have been collecting a lot of valuables, so I should hopefully be able to buy some more ammo, and there might even be some nice weapons, so I'm going to quickly run back. With the sun setting on Oldtown once again, I headed through the slightly safer streets to make my way back to the town hall, avoiding a few zombies on the way, which I took a mental note of to make sure I came back for them later. Not long after, I found myself running across the square towards the town hall, still with plenty of time before sundown. When inside, I went straight to the trader, where I sold all my valuables and bought some feathers to craft more arrows. When I was finished with the trader, I headed over to the crafting bench and upgraded my tempered crowbar to level 6, along with my hunting bow and medieval mace. With all that done and a busy day of zombie slaying behind me, I was very ready for bed. Once morning came, I wasted no time and headed all the way back to the train station. I have like a weird fascination with this train station. I have no idea why, but it's basically one of my favourite locations in Oldtown. So I'm going to make sure it's completely clear now before we move on and go anywhere else. The theme of today would be an endless number of zombies. Oldtown was already wearing me down, but what was coming was on a whole other level. At least for now, I could enjoy the train station. I'm quite surprised with just how highly populated this station is. I'm not complaining, because I do really like this area, and having plenty of zombies to kill here makes me like it even more, to be honest. Okay, I think that is the entire outside of the station clear. I mean, at least this side. There is an entire other side past those trains, which I will get to in a minute. I'm going to go inside now, because there's no doubt going to be more zombies in here. Maybe not. Definitely handy to be doing some good looting here, because one of the things I want to do today is save up £4,000 so that I can buy the backpack upgrade. Been meaning to do it for a long time, and I think I'm actually going to try and do it today. His leg fell off. Not entirely sure how. But okay, that's the train station clear. There might be one more zombie just over here that I just spotted. Yeah. Well, it's actually a whole little group of them. Technically, this is outside the front of the train station, so I'm going to clear this. Why not? Oldtown had already begun to throw zombies at me around every single corner, but at least my crafting the night before gave me the edge I would need to deal with the hordes. I'm sure you've already noticed, but for some reason, the mace today is just triggering takedowns over and over again. It's really good, actually. It's making this really easy. It must be something to do with how I've leveled it up, because I'm just like doing one hit and it's allowing me to do a takedown. I mean, that's like the dream weapon, to be honest. Having powerful weapons in my arsenal made my job 1,000 times easier. So the mace stunning enemies so easily now was very welcome. But the increase in damage also increased my confidence in ways which could turn out to be very dangerous. Do I try this dark zone once more? There was definitely a volatile in here last time I was here, and I'm wondering if the volatile only spawned. I was going to say the volatile only spawned because I triggered. No, it's just in there. There's just a volatile in here. I'm in no position to be taking that on. Okay, I'm just going to leave it. I can do that. Maybe never, to be honest. I can't even honestly say that I could do it overnight, because now that I know the alpha volatile has the potential to be hunting me down, that's not something I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be out at night doing anything, to be honest. And I have also been told, thanks to my comments... Holy shit. Where did you come from? I mean, up there, obviously, but... okay, hello. Anyway, as I was saying, I've been told that the alpha volatile could have got me inside the library tower. So I was very lucky. So I am going to have to be very careful in future and just try and avoid night as much as possible, to be honest. For once, I was making smart decisions. So rather than getting myself killed messing around with volatiles, I just continued walking the streets of Oldtown, killing any zombie unfortunate enough to cross my path. That genuinely felt like one of the best beast modes I've ever had. Oh, hang on. I've been cornered by zombies. Didn't realize there was that many in here. Okay, there we go. God, I know I've said it already, but the mace is amazing today. Following that bout of killing, I made sure to loot as many resources as possible. Notably, I found a reforged great axe in a food truck, and while I would never actually use it, it did come in handy for some crafting parts. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's definitely something going on up there. I'm going to see if I can get in through that window, because it definitely sounds like there's a zombie or something in there. Oh yeah, there are definitely zombies in there. What is this place? This looks like it's full of virals or something. Ow, ow. Okay, how do I get in there? Ah, hang on. I think there is an entrance around the back here. There's an open window just there. I need to deal with these guys first. Ow, okay. I thought I'd try out the rust, but I already like it a lot less than the mace. Yeah, this is nowhere near as good. Oh, and now volatile. That must have been from inside that building. Yeah, I've got my mace back. Yeah, you can't beat that. God, it sounds horrendous in there. I'll head on in and see what's going on.
Hello there.
Oh shit! Okay, wait, get out, get out. That was an exploding zombie. I don't want to be in a confined space with one of them. Okay, that didn't work. That didn't work. That house was definitely something of an anomaly. I hadn't before, and I wouldn't after, ever encounter a house swarming with so many zombies and special infected. Still, that was one more area clear, so I did a spot of looting because I was still determined to afford that backpack upgrade. Right then, there's a few zombies here. I'm just sort of killing zombies wherever today. I don't really feel like there's much wrong with that. I just maybe don't have much of a sense of direction as to what I'm doing. In the previous regions I had restored, it'd been fairly easy to keep track of every location I had been to and cleared. But I was finding this difficult in Oldtown. The winding streets, building interiors and rooftops meant it was near impossible to focus on one place in particular. Every building I entered would lead to a new road full of zombies. Every new road had dozens of branching alleyways, and on top of all of that, the rooftops were also heaving with the undead. Even when I tried to limit the area I was working on, I would often find myself wandering off after seeing zombies in the distance. But despite that, some areas were more clearly defined than others. I've just made a really interesting discovery. That over there is, I believe it's Fisherman's Island, and it has a safe spot on it. But that is technically, yeah, it's part of Oldtown. So I think I'm going to head over there and do it, and I'll get a nice little XP boost, and hopefully an entire little island completely clear of zombies. I think I will just ever so quickly deal with this bunch here first, though. I think technically the main bridge to this island is in the industrial zone. But that doesn't matter considering it does still count as Oldtown. So I'm going to quickly just swim across. There's quite a few zombies on this island. Oh, that is busy. Okay, I need to be careful here. I could very easily get a little overwhelmed. Oh, okay. Fisherman Island might have looked small and simple from the mainland, but as with most places in Castor Woods, it was home to some pretty nasty boys just waiting to take a chunk out of me. Oh, bollocks, there's a goon here. Of course there is. I should have known that. Okay, I have got a lot of zombies on me right now. This is getting a little dangerous. I need to try and take out a whole group at once. And the goon is now interested as well. Yeah, that's a tidy little group. I've got some landmines, so we should be all right. And it actually will probably help with the goon as well. Okay, let's just drop that in there. Back up. Oh, hello. There's a guy on the roof. Can you fall off? Because there's a landmine down there. Oh, okay. There's a bunch of them dead. Oh, wow. That was basically all of them. Apart from the goon, of course. Although now I've got some virals coming after the sound. That's fine. We're safe from the goon. I can deal with these guys very quickly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jesus, that makes me so scared every single time it happens. Oh, they're pretty good, those pipe bombs. I haven't really been using them. Ooh. Oh no, he died just as I got beast mode. Oh well, I can use it on everyone else. Right, I reckon this is one of the last zombies on the island. Killed quite a few. There was even more here than I expected, to be honest. Despite how many zombies I had already killed on Fisherman Island, I should have known that there would always be more lurking in the bushes. With those two zombies down, all that was left to do was activate the tower on the island. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to actually secure the island itself anytime soon, but the lookout tower would work just fine for now. Okay, that's good progress. I thought I'd be able to close all of this off, but I guess this is maybe mission locked or something, or is this just something I'm completely missing? I don't know. You need to die. We don't want you on the island. It would be really handy if I could section off this area, but apparently that's not something I can do. I do know there are some survivors that move in here at some point during the game. That's apparently not right now. Heading back into Oldtown, I looted another house near the train station before continuing to head southeast along the main road. It wasn't long before I found myself in a small courtyard full of food trucks and walking corpses that were likely the previous customers. Even though there were quite a few zombies here, I was pretty sure a propane tank would make short work of them. Wait, that barely killed anyone. Oh, and it just summoned a bunch of virals. Okay, that was not worth it. Oh, holy shit, that was cool. With the area clear and even more loot in my backpack, I once again noticed the setting sun. I need to get to a safe zone. Ideally, I would like to go to the town hall because I have some shopping to do. So I'm going to head up to a nice high point and then we're going to get a move on. It turned out I was actually significantly further away from the town hall than I had realized, which became obvious as while I was running, it got darker and darker. I genuinely was getting worried I wouldn't make it back in time, but I was instantly relieved as I rounded the corner and saw the UV lights outside the town hall. Oh man, that was getting a little uncomfortably dark out here. Probably like, yeah, it's literally right now, isn't it? Yeah, that's night. I got here just in time. That could have gone badly, but I was fine and could continue with my regular evening routine. As usual, I visited the trader and sold all my valuables, and was slightly disappointed to see that I still couldn't afford the backpack. Next, I went to the workbench, crafted myself 4 more arrows, and dismantled the rust, as it just hadn't been cutting it for a while. Literally. Ever since I'd been visiting the trader here, he had been wanting to talk to me about a job nearby. That evening, I finally talked to him and was asked to help find some missing survivors. It sounded easy enough, and the XP would be handy, but obviously it was much too dangerous to go right now, so instead I headed to bed. It's that time again while Kyle sleeps and dreams of fighting volatiles that I take a moment to thank all of you for watching. I continue to be absolutely amazed by the positive reception these videos get, and it drives me to create bigger and better videos for you every single week. All of that is of course helped out by my amazing channel members who directly support my work and help make these videos possible. In particular, I'd like to thank my ultra mega tier members, John Whiteley, Freezy WR, Bryn Sparks, and Horatio. If you would like to become a member too, the join button is right beside the subscribe button, which I'd also recommend you go ahead and click. I woke up the next day ready for another day of zombie killing, but my mood was instantly slashed after I saw Oldtown's threat level. It is really disheartening just how slowly the threat level is going down in Oldtown. I feel like I'm killing quite a lot of zombies, but it just isn't budging. It must be so goddamn busy here. Right, so last night I did pick up that killing streak mission there. I'm going to go over in that direction. I'll kill some zombies along the way and there, and that'll give us a little bit of extra XP, some beginner's manual pages which will be useful, and a little bit of money, not enough to really make a difference. With the killing streak quest as my objective for the morning, I started making my way across town. Unfortunately, I would need to make my way through dozens of zombies in order to get there, so I had my work cut out for me.
I'm at the well. The area is crawling with infected.
Get rid of them, please. That spot's important to us.
I was so surprised when I just turned up, because I've already cleared this area, but obviously the mission has repopulated it. In order to complete the mission, I would need to clear the entire area of infected. This wouldn't be too difficult, even with the goon on top, because I'd taken so many of them out at this point, it'd basically become trivial. I've got a little plan. I'm going to see if it works. I noticed something earlier that if I shoot an arrow, zombies go towards it. Got two of them at least. No, I didn't. Didn't get anyone. That was a waste of arrows, wasn't it? Literally, all I think I've done is got myself in trouble. With every other zombie dead, all that was left to do was kill the goon. But I had other plans. It may seem quite dangerous, or maybe even quite stupid, but I spent the next 20 minutes having a photo shoot with the goon, trying to get myself the perfect thumbnail image. It probably wasn't the best use of my time, but I did have plenty of opportunity to practice my dodges, and also discovered that I was now pretty strong and could even tank direct hits from the goon. After much trial, error, and experimenting, I finally got the shot I was looking for. It was a masterpiece, if I do say so myself, and I celebrated by caving in the goon's skull.
Let's see what the hell happened here.
That was it. The goon was dead and the quest complete. Now all I had to do was work out what was I doing next. I feel like I've been directionless enough now. That mission was probably pretty handy to have done, and when I go back to the town hall later, I will cash it in and get the XP. But for now, I need to kind of decide what I'm actually doing. I've just been killing randomly all day, and I'm not very happy about that. So we have definitely now cleared the railway station. Maybe then what I do is get on this road, because we've cleared this section of that road around there, and then we've cleared this bit. So if I go to... maybe if I go to here, then I'll start on this white road. Finally, I had a plan. Make my way across Oldtown and clear yet another main road. It sounded solid and it sounded doable, But as usual, distractions always reared their ugly head. Okay. In true me getting distracted fashion, there is a dark zone right here. And that means upgrade pages. I was still looking to upgrade a few of my blueprints, so hitting dark zones along the way would be a fairly easy and quick way to find the manual pages I would need. Luckily, I was pretty good at these dark zones now, so quickly dispatched all the zombies inside with little effort. Another bonus to this dark zone was that it was full of feathers, which I always needed in order to make arrows. So this diversion was definitely worth it for that reason alone. My final task inside the dark room was to loot the back room. So after I picked the lock, I killed the final zombie and found something really interesting. Oh, that's a treasure map. Isn't that for... Yeah, that's for the revived serum I already got. Okay, well, that is interesting. Scavenger reinforced genes. Oh, that's pretty good. And the beginner manual page. Lovely. With the dark zone complete and the manual pages secured, it was time to continue my journey across Oldtown. The problem I keep having with beast mode now is I end up getting it activated and then there's just no zombies around for me to kill. It's really frustrating. I really would like to kill like one more chimera just so I can unlock the perk that lets me activate beast mode myself. It would be really handy because there's also a lot of times that I actually don't want it to activate and it does. So it really might be a good idea to keep an eye open for that next chimera. Unlike at the start of my adventure, I wasn't entirely opposed to doing quests anymore. It was more of a matter of whether or not I thought I could survive them. I could think about future quests another time though, because now I was passing by the town hall, so I took a couple of minutes to quickly turn in the Killing Streak quest. With that done, the XP received and even a couple of intermediate manual pages, I headed back out into the town. That's so good. I didn't quite realise those explosive throwing knives were so powerful. I think I'm going to be in Oldtown forever. I can't see the end of this anywhere near in sight. I feel like yesterday I killed not as many zombies as I'm killing today, but actually made some good progress on the threat level. But today it literally just feels like it's not budging. And I've basically done nothing but kill zombies today. So yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. Oldtown was definitely the toughest region I had tried to restore so far, but I was adamant that my determination would win out in the end. For now, I had a survivor to save. Uh-oh, another survivor. Here we go. Oh, hang on. I just broke that zombie's neck and it didn't die. Have I got an immortal zombie on my hands? Are you dead now? No, he's dead now. That was probably really lucky because I think that survivor was just about to die. You better try and keep him alive because we want that reward. Oh, he's going to die. He's not going to make it, is he? I'm doing my best. I promise. There's just so many zombies. Why are there so many zombies? Is that it? He's still alive. Okay, there's more zombies though. There's a load of zombies over there. I think we've actually done it. Okay. Thank you for a Molotov. I don't really think that was worth it. I can't even carry it. Hang on. Let me throw a Molotov at these boys and then I can pick that one up. It was really feeling like I'd never reach my destination at this rate. No matter where I went, there were dozens upon dozens of zombies to be killed. At least I knew with every zombie that fell to my hand, that would be one tiny step closer to fully restoring Oldtown, and I would just need to persevere no matter how long it might take. But through it all, my mind was already wandering onto other regions beyond Oldtown, as I was already devising a plan for where I would restore next and how I would do it. One of the other things I'm going to try and do, and I'm not going to tell you why just yet, is collect as much fuel as possible. I'm trying to search every single car I come across, and I'm hoping it will give us a really big advantage once we move into one of the next regions. But to be honest, I actually have no idea whether it will work or not. But I'm going to prepare just in case. Oh man, there's so many zombies. I'm just trying to cross town. I feel like I can't go anywhere. Oh, okay. I think I can have a slight breather. That's actually really helpful because I have noticed that just up there is another Banshee who is now coming for me. Okay. Well, that was ridiculously easy. I killed what felt like hundreds more zombies as I continued my journey, but I was so close now I could almost smell my destination. Or maybe that was just a volatile hive nearby. It genuinely feels like it's taken me forever. I finally just about got to my waypoint. Oh man, Oldtown is a big butthole, to be honest. It is so full of zombies. And I've only cleared like half a bar today. That's absolutely insane. Oh my god, Jesus. It is honestly bananas. Where are you guys going? Are they all going to go... They're all going up the stairs to try and get to me. That's insane. Guys, chill. Can they even get to me? Yeah, they are. They're going to climb the wall and get to me. These are some smart-ass zombies. Okay, well, makes my job a little bit easier, to be honest. It'll kind of thin out the herd a little bit. Get to me one at a time. Oh my god. That was silly. So many of the zombies that literally just fell straight off the bus and died. Oldtown continued to throw endless hordes of zombies at me even now when I was so close to my goal. In fact, I'd been fighting zombies for so long today that the day was almost over. Oh my god. 7 o'clock already? Really? Yeah, the sun's going down. I'm so busy. I literally barely even made it to where I wanted to be today. There's just so many zombies on the way. Okay, well, at least that little group there is clear. I'm going to have to go back and then come all this way again tomorrow morning. My god, and there's still zombies in this car park that I haven't killed yet. I'm being a little bit risky here. Okay, I think that's everyone. I want to loot them very quickly, and then I really need to move. I'm actually really close to a volatile hive. That seems like not the place I want to be when nightfall comes. Oh, it's getting dark. Right, where's my nearest safe zone? Oh, bollocks. It's the town hall. I really need to run. I'm literally at the furthest point from a safe zone you can be in Oldtown. This is not good at all. It is ridiculously dark. Oh my goodness. It was definitely far darker now than I was comfortable with. It would only be a matter of minutes before volatiles would be roaming these streets, and I wasn't yet ready for this challenge to be over. I would need to use every ounce of my parkour skills to get to the safe zone quickly. But luckily, I'd spent years practicing for this exact moment. Town hall, town hall, town hall. We're going to make it. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Oh no, that's such another close call of a night. I don't believe it. That is safety though. I've killed a lot of zombies today, but I just feel like I haven't made much progress. I think it's the first time... Oh, hello. Volatile there. I don't think he can get to me, to be honest. Yeah, I'm actually fairly disappointed with how I've done today. I guess it's just Oldtown. Oldtown is enormous. God, look at all the volatiles. Yeah, I'm glad I got back here when I did. They are absolutely everywhere. Right, that's it. I'm going to bed. I had well and truly had enough for one day, so I didn't hesitate and went straight to bed.